way in a majority of them as we go to 174 pounds, where Jeremy Olszko takes the mat for the Bobcats against another ranked wrestler here. It is number 30, Luke Condon, redshirt sophomore for the Badgers.
Olszko settled in nice at this weight recently, picking up a good win against Morgan State. One last week. His opponent unfortunately got injured, but man, did he wrestle hard in the time that he had out there.
As the Bobcats will use Jeremy Olszko as they patiently await Garrett Thompson to return, their MAC champion, at 174. He's ranked number 9 in the country, and
nice single.
He cheers on Olszko over there.
Back to the leg.
As Olszko gets himself around and picks up 3 points for the Bobcats.
Great job by Olszko to adapt. Had the single, didn't go anywhere, changed it to a double, changed it again back to a single, and that's what led him to complete that takedown, mixing it up, giving your opponent different looks.
As I believe he's got a contact in that he lost on that one, so he's going to have to give it up to Coach Walters, and they'll go see if they can put that in some saline. He'll get that back at the period break, possibly.
Michael Bisping can wrestle with one eye, so can you.
As he's going to ride on top here with a minute gone in period number 1. 3-0, Bobcat leads. So when I look at Jeremy Olszko wrestle, you know that he is the guy in that practice room giving guys like Sal Perrine, Zane Lehman, Garrett Thompson, giving them the fits. So he knows that he can go out and give anybody on this mat in Division I a match as well.
And that's exactly what he's going to try to do, make a statement that, you know, he has a place in this lineup. He's kind of been your Swiss Army knife for the Bobcats in that he's been at so many different weights. But, you know, that's the exact type of statement he's going to try and make.
He's riding tough here. 37 seconds of riding time so far in period number 1 against Condon. Came from Poway, California, over to Wisconsin. 3-1 on the year so far.
Always surprises me, no matter what weight Olszko's at, how big he looks. I was speaking to Logan Dean and Jack Alito for the Bobcats, and they were marking how much muscle he put on in the offseason, and he sure looks it.
He could be 174, 184. I believe I've seen him at 165. He's all over the place, and he is trying to get the return here. He's got to get to it quickly before he gets a stall call coming. Did not. Got him back to his hands.
He's got the right idea, though, grabbing the boot. Tries to roll him through, working heavy on top, little high to complete the takedown there.
So he's going to get him over towards the edge, use it as his friend as he rides Condon out there.
And again, that's that strength of Olszko coming into play. Can't get a technical takedown, pick him up and put him there.
As Condon stuck a foot on the wood, so we go back to a reset. Minute 23 of riding time. Jeremy Olszko takes half a breather.
Half a breather, and, you know, get some advice from Cody Walters was up in his face there. Not in his face, but, you know, giving his wrestler some advice.
And that's another one in the room every day, making this group of guys at this, these weight classes for the Bobcats so dangerous. It's, of course, Cody Walters here. He was out with the alumni and represented by being put in the Bobcat Athletic Hall of Fame this week as well.
Nicest guy in the world, Cody is. Olszko working the crossface here. Working on wrist control. Got both hooks in. Riding heavy. Or only his right leg, rather. Excuse me.
Right, but he has got it all the way up on the hip. Figure forward there against Condon. Which it just basically takes out a leg. You're now a 3-legged table out there when you're Luke Condon.
Condon, at the end of the period, though, if he had more time, might have escaped that because he was kind of shaking Olszko off. That's exactly what you want to do. Work him high, get him off you.
2 minutes and 10 seconds of riding time after the takedown and full ride out for Jeremy Olszko. He's up 3-0. He's got a chance to make it 4-0.
And again, that's that statement that you want to make if you're Jeremy Olszko. Get a performance like that against a ranked guy. Granny's got 2 periods left, so we'll see what happens. Condon can turn this around here, only down by 3.
And this is where the Badgers have shown their strength all night when they get a chance to ride on top. Hasn't been easy for any Bobcat to get away.
Seems like the cardio, Isaiah, has also been a big thing in these late periods.
As a
beautiful roll.
Good job to follow by Condon. They're going to hang out on the edge. All this is doing is taking down the riding time for Olszko and helping out Luke Condon.
Olszko grabbed the whizzer as soon as they got close to that edge. He did not want to have that completed.
He gets his one. He does get it away, and he still has 35 seconds on the plus side of riding time. Minute 10 to go in period number 2.
Condon doing a great job here, making it scrappy. Legs on the inside. Creating space. Olszko wearing him out here. Great collar tie on the back of the neck. Looking to make something happen. Back to space.
Does a good job of head hands keeping Condon off that leg. 45 seconds here in period number 2.
Olszko's also done a great job with wrist control. Even when Condon does have, a collar tie and underhook, Olszko's pretty much always there with bicep control, wrist control to kind of redirect him to where Jeremy wants him to be. Take a second here for headgear.
Yeah, headgear got completely jacked up, so you got to give him a fighting chance there.
Back to center here for Condon and Olszko. Olszko great with the fakes there. Condon really bit on that one.
A good job of both wrestlers staying square. Olszko getting himself back to defensible position with 15 to go.
Condon content to work on the inside here.
And they're going to finish period number 2 in the ties, 4-0. With a minute 35 of riding time is what Jeremy Olszko has as he goes into the final period here at 174. And Condon says, I've got to get a takedown no matter what. Might as well just go get it now, because he really does need 2. The riding time practically locked in. 4-0 is the score. He knows he needs 2 takedowns for a tie at 6-0, basically.
Yeah, back at neutral is a good idea. Condon's just going to have to work to one of these lower leg attacks like he's doing right now. Olszko wise to just sit on it, trying to reach around for his leg, can't find it.
He's putting himself in a tough position there, but the officials are going to let it go. No potentially dangerous yet.
I mean, he's really cranking that arm though with the front of the ball of his foot almost. I don't know how much longer.
As the hips back did, so now Olszko's got a chance to work from defense here, but he's in a weird spot. Peterson, he ends up with a man on his back.
Great job to turn through by Olszko. He stayed calm when Condon had his leg, and he was able to recognize the angle that he had to cut, turned it, came out on top. 7-0 for Olszko.
7-0 with the riding time going back up. We saw him with a big ride out in period number 1. He does it again here, and it's bonus points for the Bobcats at 174, and that's what Cody Welch is telling him. He's telling him, you keep him down, you finish this match like they've finished so many so far today.
Grind them out. Stack the riding time up that you already have, because why not? Improve a point here for the Bobcats.
This crowd will get loud with 30 seconds to go, as long as Olszko keeps riding tough. Keeps Condon down there, even with the hip separation. 20 on the clock. Back up to his feet is Luke Condon. Rolls himself out of bounds. He was reaching for the wood there. Got to be careful to not get hit with fleeing still.
Yeah, we saw that a couple times last week against Morgan State. Both wrestlers back to neutral.
Olszko cuts him there. He didn't want to give up too much. So he gets another point on the board for the riding time, but it's 8-1. No bonus points for the Bobcats, but they get on the board. It's 21-3 inside the convo. Badgers are leading, but you